Welcome, everyone, back to Dragonbane. We have a little bit of a cast shakeup. Psychic is on like a work trip for a month or so he will not be here for a little bit. But for those of you that have watched other shows on the channel, you might recognize Ravnock. He runs our Golden Vault game. He's been on a lot of stuff, so he's stepping in to play with us for a little bit. And then once Psychic's back, if he wants to stick around, he's more than welcome to. If he hates us all, he can bounce right out. It's totally up to him. Not really. He signed a contract, but I like people to think they have free will. Anyway, let's get back into where we are. I'll give a little bit of a recap. And I know that Ravnock, being the dedicated player he is, has caught up on everything we've done up until this point. He's fully aware of everything happening, but just humor me and I'll give a little bit longer recap about where we are, what's been going on. So, the main plot is that there is a cult that's trying to resurrect the demon Sathmog. And to do so, they need, part of their plot is that they need to assemble the 4 pieces of this dragon statue. Now, this dragon statue is also the key to getting a legendary sword, the Sword of Uthdurman, that is said to be able to slay any dragon or demon with one blow. Now, the good guys, of course, would want that to be able to take down Sathmog were he ever to come back to the world. The bad guys want to kill any dragons that might stand in their way. Of the pieces, I think our group now has collected 3 of the 4. Right, we managed to get the one back that very early on Vaughn gave away to the goblins, but we managed to retrieve it back from their leader Maladuke, who turned out to be very misunderstood. After a very tense conversation with Vaughn, a misunderstanding at the campfire, they did manage to strike a very tentative alliance. They worked together along with Beyonce's girlfriend. And who was it came? Ares. Ares came.
Yeah, Ares came
to assist. And you did manage to slay the White Death deep below Bolthage Lode and get the 3rd piece there. So, that is where we left off. You all had a choice to make. And at this point, you can't change it on me live because I've already asked. But we'll go back to Bolthage Lode. There's been 2 additional pieces of information. There's been the Temple of the Purple Flame, a rumor that you've heard from Maladuke that there may be a piece there, and the Tower of Sighs, which is what your girlfriend, Beyonce, said she heard. But she wasn't very sure if it was legitimate or not. These are just rumors for now. But those are your 2 paths forward. I'm hoping you stick with what you told me previously because I did some prep, but if not, we'll just play it by ear.
So I think we'll go with what my girlfriend knows.
So at this point, just to remind you, everybody's kind of in that one chamber. They're still underground. Maladuke has shown up. It was a very tense moment. She gave you the information, and now people are kind of just standing around, waiting to see what you do.
Okay. So I think Beyonce is basically just going to go like, now, Vaughn, where did Crowthu go? Probably sulking in the back. Anyways, I think that maybe I was thinking, and as pretty as my girl is, I think strategically, it might be good to go with what Maladuke said. I think it might be a win-win situation. But you're the team grandpa, Vaughn. What do you think?
Well, Beyonce, I think you're a wise, grown-up mallard, and I think I've learned to come to trust your decisions. So, if you think we should go that path, I am with you.
Oh, well, I do. I sure do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Maladu looks you up and down, Vaughn. Are you really a grandpa?
Unfortunately, I chose not to have any children, but I'm fine with Beyonce calling me that.
Okay. Ophelia turns to you, Beyonce. Are you sure that you can trust her? She kind of eyes Maladu just out of the corner of her eye.
Between you and me, no, but that's not entirely, but that's why I think we need to go that way.
Well, I trust you. So if that's what you think you need to do.
Oh, look at all these people trusting me today.
Well, I trust you more than just today.
Well,
don't let me regret it.
At this point, Ares walks over and he's got like a nice long chunk of this giant sea serpent that he's sliced off, and he's just kind of like sushi style eating it. Like, so are we done here? Time to head home, or this needs some salt. Ophelia,
I look at him in disgust.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, want some?
Most definitely not. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You could eat a tuber.
Tuber.
Ever try a tuber?
Do you have a tuber?
Oh, I've seen some out there at the edge of the cave.
I've never tried one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure you would like it.
By the way, it's been like a long time. I don't remember what voice I used for Ares, so that's now the canon voice, just whatever it was before. Okay.
Yeah. How many other voices have you used
growly
since?
wolf voice?
See, I thought that was too similar to Maladu, so that's why I just kind of went with a deeper.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ares stops talking. He goes to find a tuber. At this point, Ophelia just kind of looks at you, Beyonce. Can we talk just for a second before we head out?
Sure thing.
She looks around, and Ares is just standing like right next to her. In private? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna look for that tuber. And he like puts his sword on the back of his back, and then kind of heads back down the water-clogged passageway.
He puts it back on his back and heads back.
Exactly. Ophelia kind of just pulls you back out of the chamber just a little bit. Hey, look, just be careful, okay? Things are getting a little intense back in Outskirt, just so you know. We've managed to capture a few more of the cultists. I don't know, they seem to be getting desperate.
Did you find Lenora?
I haven't. I haven't seen her in a little bit. We're still waiting. I mean, do we have confirmation she's with them? I've suspected her for a while, but...
Yeah, I would consider myself somebody well-versed in intuition, and I have a feeling that if she's not with them, then there's a third other group, and they are also bad.
Well, we thought
Let's hope that's not true.
Well, we did think that about the orcs until today.
It's true. Makes you really think, don't you?
I'm going to keep this alliance a secret, though, for now, okay? I don't think we should bring this up outside of this circle that we're working with Maladu, even if her intentions are pure.
I agree. I think that any change that will come from this alliance, if positive, I think will take time to adjust, and I think we might have to politics it in. But hey, that means maybe we might have to stay in Outskirt for a while after all this is over. What do you think?
I wouldn't mind that.
Hmm.
You sticking around for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
got a pretty cushy gig working at the. Maybe we could build a nice little stage and area. Maybe expand the inn. I think it'd be
oh,
great.
there's actually been people asking when you're going to perform next.
Oh, as soon as I get back. Speaking of which, I'm not sure if we talked about this. Feels like everything's going so fast. Would you mind just letting them know that it might take us an extra day to get our
Oh,
friend back to
Vaughn, yes. Yes. I'll talk to them.
we will head right back as soon as we can, but we're so close. I don't want to let anything else slip through our fingers.
I can hold Harding off. He owes me a favor anyway.
I'm sure he does.
Oh,
I have a feeling a lot of people owe you favors, my love.
I do deal in favors. It's good currency. It's gotten me far. Anyway, I should head back. Especially if I need to make sure they don't send a search party out for Vaughn.
Right.
She kind of just stands there awkwardly for a second, just leans in very subtly just to see what you do.
Oh yeah, no, I fully face grab big old spit. I'm like, listen, you told me to be careful. I'm gonna tell you that same thing. Watch your back and your front too. All right.
Okay.
And then when I get back, maybe I'll do that for you. And a little wink.
Look forward to it. She kind of gives you a little wink. At this point, Aries kind of comes back down. You hear the sloshy stomps. Yeah, I couldn't find the tuber. And then she just kind of rolls her eyes. Take care.
Yeah. See ya.
Vaughn, is there anything you want to do while they were having that conversation? Maladuke is still around. If you have anything you want to say to her before she heads out.
Well, Maladuke, I'm feeling a little exhausted. I think we should rest for the night before we travel. Would you care to spend a night with us?
Her eyes kind of narrow down at you. Do you think we could have better campfire conversation than last time?
Well, certainly. We kind of understand each other a little bit better.
I think so.
You do not like to be referred to as an animal, correct?
Most wouldn't, but yes, that's one of my, let's call it, hard lines.
All right. Done. And to show my appreciation, I have right here in my pocket a nice white tuber for you.
She looks down. I accept your gift. She just takes a bite out of it. Her face twists. Give me a, let's see.
I love this so much. This is so good.
I do too. Let's see. Give me a, what did we decide was the, I guess you don't roll insight if they're trying to deceive you, right? They roll
No, you
deception.
can't really do that.
Okay. So she takes a bite of it. Her face twists really just very briefly. No, it's very good. Total lie. She hates it. But
Well, you see, you don't even have to take all the effort to go kill something. You could just take it right out of the dirt.
Just as good. Dirt food is just as good.
Well, it tastes better in a nice soup.
She hands it to you. Do you think you could make a soup?
Yes, I'm a good cook myself.
Is she almost
You
like
could do so
forces?
many things with tubers. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
She kind of like forces it back into your hand. Let's try it in a stew.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go look in my pouch. We got a donkey. We still got that donkey.
I believe
Oh, I got it.
so.
Yeah, I have a donkey.
Yeah, you guys bought some
Yeah.
animals. Here, so as you guys start preparing, there is 2 pieces of information I need. One, are you taking a warg pup? Because remember, there are some warg pups that Maladuke is looking to offload, if you want one. And then, actually, I think that was the only question I had.
A morgue pup? What's that?
A
warg.
warg. A warg
A
pup.
warg?
So it's like it's the wolf. Remember, like the big wolf monsters? They had puppies.
The puppies.
Yeah. So like the thing that was eating all the goblins that you left around that kept dragging them into that southern room. Those were the wargs.
I guess I gotta keep one as a pet, maybe.
Yeah, I mean they're puppies.
Not eating them.
They're yeah, that's not what I meant.
Ow. I really debated whether or not she Beyonce would super want a puppy. Absolutely. Train it some tricks so it can
Okay.
dance while she's, performing.
Okay. Then we'll say that you take at least 2, and then we can talk to the others to see what the other warg pet situation is. And we can retcon that if we need to. What I will want from both of you, just really quick, and I appreciate your patience, Ravnog. I will get to you in just a second. Let's see. How to beast lore from both of you, just to see how much you know about wargs, what they eat, the best way to interact with them. Let's just see how that goes. 13. It's a cute puppy. 16. Yeah. Ooh, they are such good boys. That's all you know.
Yes. That's all we need to know.
That just gets me started. Okay.
That and goblin goop.
They do like the goblin goop. Is there anything of note that you need to do throughout the night? Anything any RP you need to have? Or do you want to just take your shift rest, and move forward with the story?
I think rest is good. I'm all right with that.
Yes. I promised Maladuke I'd make a stew.
You did.
Should I roll to see if it's good or anything?
I do want you to do that. That is exactly what I want you to do. The only thing with this game is sometimes I'm not 100% sure which one to pick.
Yeah. Crafting?
I was wondering crafting or bushcraft. I was leaning towards bushcraft because that's like survival.
Yeah, bushcraft.
Let's go with that.
It would be crafting if it was like a 5-star kitchen.
Yeah.
I want a dragon. Oh, I failed.
Okay.
Oh man, this stew is gonna be so bad.
You serve it back up.
Fails.
You serve it back up. Yeah, I know. The fails right out of the gate. Maybe that's good. Maybe get them out of the way.
Yeah, get them out of the way.
You serve it, and she it smells better. She takes a little sip. It tastes worse. I'm sorry, Vaughn. It's hurting my stomach like your friend the other day. Oh, maybe I should stop. And she kind of just sits it down on the rock.
Well, let me taste that. Yes, maybe you're right. It seems like the mushrooms are kind of foul. I do make better. I'm sorry. Well, thanks for.
Thank you for making that for me. Thank you for that. You sit it back down. One of the warg pups hops up and just starts. They don't care. They start fighting over it. They eat the whole soup.
Well, I'm glad it's not going to waste.
You sure you know what you're getting into with these pups?
Maybe they'll grow up big and mean, and we can use them as assistants to help fight this danger we're going to face.
That's what we use them for.
How long does it take for them to... I know nothing about this beast. How long does it take for them to grow up?
They're going to be in that puppy phase for about 2 years. It'll be the worst 2 years
really?
of your life.
Yes.
But after that, they'll be good dogs. At least that's what I'm told.
Well, it was a pleasure talking with you, Meladuke. I think I'm a little exhausted. I'm going to hit the sack.
I'll sit up for a while. I'll keep watch. Tomorrow we part ways, but remember our arrangement. If you find the statue piece, we'll be ready when the time comes to do what we need to.
Yes, for sure. You could trust us.
I think I can. I
We will
hope you
find the
know that you
piece.
can trust me. Get some sleep,
I say
Grandpa.
I trust you. Well, I'm starting not to like that now, but okay.
Okay. With that, you all get your shift rest.
Woo.
Good, I was hurting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
I
was a
had
lot
3
of stuff.
hit points left.
Did you really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The next morning comes. Meladuke is still there. She helps you kind of pack up your donkeys, get everything ready, point you in the right direction. I believe she had a map. If I can't remember if you found it or not. She did have one, but if you didn't find it, then she'd give it to you anyway. So, and she's kind of circled on it and you can see that there's been a couple places circled on the map. 2 of them you've been to before, both its Lode and Rittermound, both circled. There's a couple more that are circled that have X's drawn through them. This is likely the map that she's been using, checking out points of interest.
Fun.
So, you will know, let's see. Anybody looking at it, just go ahead and give me a... Let's do myths and legends. Why not?
Yes, let's.
15, okay.
Exactly success.
So you will notice, I'd say you're familiar. You've seen maps before, so you're familiar at least with what most of these landmarks are. Your eyes kind of look through it. You find the Tower of Size, the place that Ophelia asked you to check out. It is circled, but it's been X'd over. Meladuke didn't say it. I think you start to think that maybe that was a test to see if you would trust her. But it seems they may have already checked that place out and
look at that,
verified that there's nothing there. Well, don't let me keep you. She kind of just looks at the 2 of you and just nods.
Take care of yourself, and we will be in contact. We're going to try to help you as much as we can.
I'll do the same. She reaches into her pack and she pulls out, let's see, 4. That's how many there are. 4 of these little medallions. And she hands one to each of you. That's my mark. Show it to any of the goblins or orcs you encounter if they're giving you trouble. It'll let them know you're with me. They'll let you pass unmolested.
Well, that would come in handy considering Crowthrough has disappeared again.
I'm sure he'll show up. Oh, he didn't eat any of your soup, did he?
Oh, no, he wouldn't eat a tuber.
Soup does not agree with that orc. Anyway, best of luck and be careful. The cult around that area is very thick.
Oh, where did you want us to meet you again?
Find
After
a
we
goblin.
get the...
Tell them you've got it. They'll let me know. I will meet you close to Outskirt, but I can't come in.
You
Okay.
will someday.
I hope. Me and my forces will be near Outskirt, but if you come across any goblins, they can get the message relayed to me. They're very good at that.
Excellent.
Okay. With that, she takes her leave, and the four of you, Crothu and Kyra being very quiet, uncharacteristically quiet, follow behind. The journey to the Temple of the Purple Flame takes about another 2 days, though. You do have to camp, so you have to camp once to get there. But it's an uneventful journey. With you having this pass, no one seems to be bothering you. You haven't run into any goblins, any stray orcs. So at least in this area, it seems like they're aware of who you are. So.
Who am I?
Thank you. I like that song. Let's move on. Everybody give me a, let's just go ahead and do an awareness check as we start to finally, towards the end of the second day, you start to see something in the distance. Oh, Vaughn is distracted. Although, and this is for you too, Ravnok, if you hadn't read it. Whenever you roll either a demon, which is a 1, a demon, which is a 20, or a dragon, which is a 1, you will get to mark that skill, and then at the end of the session, you'll get to roll to see if you increase that skill. That's how the level system works in this. Just for your information, and for anyone that's out there wants to learn how to play. Okay, let's move the scene. Okay. As you start to see it in the distance, as you cross this bridge that goes over the rushing water, you can see this tall purple teal is not the right word, tiled building that just stands kind of up on this hill, looming over this valley. The minute you step foot on the soil on the other side of this bridge, you have this feeling come over you, this almost morose kind of dread. Like whatever you were feeling before, something in this just seems to be affecting your mood. Even Beyonce, even your cheerful demeanor is chipped away at just a little bit. It's a very intimidating looking temple. You can see that it has the sharp angles of that seem to resemble demonic horns. This temple was specifically built in reverence to the demons. So,
Beyonce, are you sure you picked the right one? This doesn't look too pleasant.
I think that's exactly why we picked the right one. What a way to get people to not want to look for things if the thing looks terrible. I do have a very bad feeling about this, though. just putting it out there.
Since we got to take the artifact from the demon's hands.
I would never put you guys in danger. You know this.
Sure, Pinocchio. Your nose is a little...
So what are you doing?
Going in, walking in.
Okay. As you begin to walk and approach the temple, it's a large, impressive, but as I mentioned before, like this severely built, meant to be imposing. You see, however, that a lot of the stone, now that you're closer, is kind of starting to fall apart. It's very dilapidated. Its towers and spires, some of them have collapsed, and a lot of the building has been covered with this like viney vegetation that kind of winds up through a lot of the gates and just forms this almost wall of just thorny mass in places. You see that there's a stone gate that's kind of standing ajar, but leaning up against that stone gate is an individual dressed in cultist robes, kind of just sitting there staring out, looks kind of almost blank-faced. Ravnok, would you like to describe your character for us?
So he is a human. He's kind of short, really strong, really muscular. You kind of might think he is a dwarf from far away, but as you get closer, you can tell he's a human. He is bald, has a black beard. He's currently not wearing a shirt, and he looks terrified, really shaken up.
What's that, Bianca? Bicance, you see that? Somebody over there.
Yeah, he doesn't look too good. Hey,
Maybe it's...
hey, fella, are you okay? Do you need help?
He doesn't even look at you. He's still just kind of like staring forward.
Maybe we should shoot first, ask questions later. You could be with the demons.
I don't know. I think we've had some bad luck with that in the past, if you will recall. I don't know. Maybe we should try to just be on your guard. Maybe.
Where's Kyra? She was here.
Maybe she went to go hunt for the next meal. Yeah, bad timing, right?
Give me an awareness check really quick.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Ooh, I failed.
Vaughn, as you're saying that, as you're asking, you actually spot Kyra. She's kind of off in the distance, and she's going around the back. So it looks like she's kind of doing a perimeter sweep. So she kind of, as you guys approach, she breaks away and then goes to see if she can check out what's on the other side of the temple.
Oh, that's smart.
Well, hey, you over there.
I'm thinking he's still just staring forward. He's kind of like not paying attention at all.
I'm gonna take a rock, and I'm just gonna like toss it and try to hit his leg or something lightly.
Sure.
Hey, you.
Just give me a straight D20. I'm gonna call this a skill of 10. So 10 and below. I just want to see how well you can throw this little rock. It doesn't quite hit him, but it does clink very close to his head.
That'll be enough to get his attention. He kind of looks up and looks over at you, and he's just like, "What? What? What are you talking to me? What?"
Yeah, buddy, what happened to you?
We need to get out of here. This place is... Wait, are you Beyonce?
Well, I sure am.
My daughter loves you. My daughter absolutely loves you. That's crazy.
Oh, well, that is
anyway,
appreciated. Thank you very much.
Of all the places to meet Beyonce, out in front of a horrifying temple. He's kind of coming more back to himself a little bit. He's like, I've made mistakes. I've made horrible mistakes. I was a member of the cult. And I just watched my friends be turned into, I don't know what they got turned into. They were sent into a portal and they came back completely different monsters. They came back twisted and changed. I was just going with my friends. I didn't know what this was. They appreciated the work I did, and it was like it was a family. I didn't know what this was. We need to get out of here.
I think we need to go right back in there, young fella.
Oh, why? Why? What purpose?
Because I think we can stop it.
We're here to save the world.
Oh, that does seem like the kind of thing Beyonce would do.
I am not just a semi-famous performer. I am also the troll killer, if you will remember. I also just killed a whole bunch of goblins and a big old worm. So
wasn't there something else? There was the troll killer. Didn't you kill something else too? In between that and the worm, I can't remember.
I feel like I did. I can't remember.
I would like to say Ravnok, though. As you're sitting here, as Vaughn says, we're here to save the world. The only two people you see are Beyonce and this old man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Crothu's nowhere to be seen. Kyra's off doing something else. You see Beyonce and an old man.
Yeah, I don't think Bjorn's really convinced we're going to go in here and save the world. Yeah, so do you see what's like happening around here? Do you see these insane plants? And but you've been talking about the things you've been fighting, like those aren't normal. This is more powerful than no offense, an old man and a young duck pop star.
When he says that, oh, go ahead, Sid.
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as he says that, can I get the other two of you to give me a I will let you either do awareness or bushcraft, because that's what I use for survival in my head. So
okay. This isn't like intuition. This is
it's not about
awareness.
him.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay.
It's more about noticing something based on what he said. So we've got a success and a success. Okay. So as he says this, you look around, you'll notice that the vines, the twisted vines, they have this weird kind of almost pulsing energy about them. And all of the flowers are kind of wilted. Vaughn, you'll look to the side and you see that there's this small bunny that's kind of running through the grass, except it has a third eye and one horn kind of sticking out from right between the other two, the two ears. Whatever is down there, whatever presence is here, is affecting the local flora, the fauna in this area. It's twisting things into a more demonic package.
This place is horrendous. You say, I think maybe you were brought to here for us. You are going to assist us, since you already know what is down there. We must stop. I will give my life rather than have this cursed evil destroy this Mother Nature around us.
You may get your wish. All right. So, what is your plan for saving the world? What do we have here? What do you guys offer? I suppose I'm asking. Like, what do you plan to do here?
Without knowing you very well, and you will probably understand this, there's no offense as well. What I will say is we are most of the pieces to a puzzle. We're one piece short of being able to lock to be able to dispel the evil forever. We know we have the recipe and we have all but one ingredient, and that one ingredient's going to be in here.
So
Are
Bjorn,
you talking about the dragon statue?
Okay, there you go.
Oh well, yeah, that would yeah, just about that.
Oh, so that thing actually is important. I thought it was just kind of like a religious thing. I didn't realize it actually did anything. Yeah. So,
We thought the same thing. We actually gave one of the pieces away at one point, but we got it back. Don't worry about it.
well,
We thought,
it's
yeah.
here. It is here. But it's also in that portal that my friends were sent into. So I'm not confident in the abilities of us three, and especially not just you two, of getting in there and doing anything about this.
Well, as my mom always said, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So maybe we can, if you have any idea of maybe what the inside of this place looks like, we can maybe draw a map, maybe try to figure out if we can't subterfuge our way in, if you will.
How much would I know about the inside of the place?
You would be able to take a relatively direct path back to the portal. And I would say that you would know of one secret cut through that I will tell you about when you get to there in the dungeon. Basically, is that fair?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Dorn just says that. He says, I can take us straight there. I know my way around there. I can draw you a crude map here as well, but let's go. Let's do it.
If we could avoid any dangers, if we can go at the right time, then we don't have to fight anything.
We can try that. We can definitely attempt that. These are my friends and family. Let's just go. Let's just do it.
Well, one second. If these are your friends and family, maybe we can create a ruse of some sort.
Let me be clearer. These were my friends and family.
But are they think you're your friend, or is it you that don't want them as your friends?
So just to clarify for you, Ravnok, once they came out of the portal, you don't know if they recognized you or not. You kind of just got the fuck out of Dodge, right? So, but they were transformed. So you don't know how much sentience or how much recollection they still have from their previous lives, but they're not the people you loved anymore.
Right. Quite frankly, I don't know what they think about me.
Well, how about a little ruse, like maybe we can dress like cultists too, and you could bring us in like we're some sort of ritual, part of a ritual or something like that, and along those lines.
We could try. We could attempt. Like I said, I don't know if they I don't know if they're the same people they were before. I know they definitely didn't look the same.
Well, it could be worth a shot.
It a try, I suppose. I abandoned my cultist robe on the way out. That's why I'm currently shirtless. So we'll have to find those inside. I don't have one.
So I take it your skills lie in magic, maybe?
I am a blacksmith by trade, and that is where most of my work and most of my skills end up, where they all work are.
That's too bad. We could use somebody that knows some magic, but
he had an existential crisis.
Well, thanks for helping. I assure you, if we can get this artifact back to safety, you will be a hero. And probably rewarded well.
Honestly, I don't care about that. At this point, I want to either save my friends or end whatever they were. I'm fully on board now. I say let's go.
All right. Well,
All right.
you heard the man, Vaughn. Let's get going.
Okay.
Mallard's first.
Well, thank you.
So, what I will say, I'm just going to reveal the entire map at this point for this floor, because you would at least know this floor. Okay. So, the secret area that I will say that you know of is this. See if I can ping it. Kind of top left, kind of into that top left room.
Mm-hmm.
There is, if you kind of come in and go up to the left, I'm just going to move the character to show. There is a secret through the wall here that you can go through. And because that you came through here, give me a let's see, how do I want to do this? Give me a spot hidden check. I'll give you a free spot hidden check. Bjorn. Okay.
All right.
That's it. That was the end of what you know. So where do what do you all want to do?
I would say we would try to. Well, I would encourage us to try to sneak as much as we can.
Okay.
And I'll say I know where we're going, what we need to do. If just keep quiet, follow me. And I'm gonna lead us towards that secret area.
Okay. So you will need everyone will need to make me a sneaking roll then, if that's what we're doing.
Am I sneaky? Okay.
Unless you don't want to. I mean, he just suggested.
Oh yeah, I just kind of spoke. I didn't really.
Okay, good.
Nobody really agreed with me.
I think she was saying, "Am I sneaky?" As in, am I good at that?
Well, I guess we'd be following you, trying to sneak along. But I'm not too good of a sneaker. Should I?
Yeah, you're more of a loafer.
I should push it.
So, Ravnok, are you familiar with pushing?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, push it.
Push it real good.
I forgot how to push. Is there a special way to push?
No, just roll it again. Oh wait, that should give you a prompt to push.
Yeah, I thought there was a push button. I can't see from the DM view, but I thought it popped up below it.
Not showing me one. I'll just roll again and I'll mark the condition.
Just roll again.
8's kind of tough.
Yeah, eight's not great. We've made it before though.
I'm gonna take
the exact same thing.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
Well, I'm gonna take. I don't like any of them. Scared, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. This is a lot more evil than I could handle.
As you come into the first room, this large vestibule, it has a high ceiling that's dominated by these heavy hexagonal stone pillars. There's some dim light from outside that falls on the flaking murals of demonic monsters that are just tearing vanquished dragons to shreds in a landscape lit by a violet sun.
I swear I thought it was all in good fun, you guys.
As you take them to the left, right? You're going to go down that diagonal up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As he brings you into this room, this is a large, long courtyard. a large open garden without a roof. So as you kind of come out of the vestibule, you can see the sky again. It's overgrown with these huge briars, blossoming ornamental trees, and this unkept grass that's growing along the path. And you all get the scent of like these soothing flowers, some nice lavender, some just calming floral scents.
I've seen this movie.
Everybody give me a awareness check. And then you can move your tokens into the place if you want, if you haven't already. All right. We've got a pass, and Beyonce's just la la la.
Yeah. Trying to think of a really funny joke, something like, "Hey Vaughn, I found your lunch," or something, because there's like vines all over the place.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because Vaughn and Bjorn, you notice these big blueberry bushes.
Nice.
And they're growing. Vaughn, it catches your eye in particular because they're growing blueberries, but they are huge. They're about the size of an apple.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The bushes are about knee high, but the blueberries on them themselves are massive.
Well, I'm going to grab a couple and put in my backpack.
Okay.
Maybe Meladuke will like this.
There are a total of 11 blueberries that you could grab if you wanted to. They still count as a tiny item, so you could take all 11 if you wanted.
Okay, why not? You talk me.
Check those out first.
Sure. Well, you wanna look a little closer at them? Give me a.
I've got terrible bushcraft, so someone else should take a look at them. I'm like, I don't know nothing about plants, so.
Well, I guess I should look, right? I'm a naturalist.
That makes sense to me. You can give me a bushcraft.
No, it's beyond me what these are.
I mean, they look like blueberries. They smell like blueberries.
Tonight.
They smell like blueberries. I've never seen blueberries so big. Maybe this evil is actually making them grow.
But... With evil.
Well, I cannot possibly believe eating a blueberry can turn me evil. I'm gonna grab them anyways. I'm gonna put them on.
Evil could be delicious. Who knows?
Yes, well, maybe Meladuke will like blueberry salad.
Okay.
Now, Vaughn, am I sensing a little bit of feelings for the Meladuke? You seem to really want to be impressing her.
Well, yeah, maybe. But she does have a little cute little smile. But I want her to eat a vegetarian dish, and then I'll be happy. That is my goal.
We're gonna have to do so many wedding episodes at the end of all these.
Vaughn marries an orc.
I think that's great.
I think that would be great, especially how this started. I think it'd be great.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. As you all move along, I need another spot hidden roll from everybody.
Nice.
Okay, Beyonce got one.
And Vaughn, nice.
Okay, Beyonce, I'll say you notice this first because your result was lower. As you're making your way up towards the path that Bjorn's leading you, so he's leading you up here. I'm just going to put you guys right around where you would see this. You kind of look to the left just as you're looking around, Beyonce, and you notice that right to your left, there is a spot in the wall that is, the wall's overgrown with all these vines, but you see like an rusted gate behind it. And as you kind of stop and look, you think you see like an herb garden or something, and some movement behind It's barely visible because of all of the plants, like the plant growth, but you swear you saw something moving behind this grate.
I think there might be something in there.
Would Bjorn know anything about what will be back there?
This one you wouldn't.
Or what
You
could
wouldn't, 'cause-
possibly be back there?
No, because there would have been no need for the cult to go that direction, because it is like a little herb garden. So no, that you wouldn't know.
Okay. Bjorn's just like, we really didn't come out here often. Doesn't really have anything to do with the cult. If we want to check it out.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea now, would it? What do you think, Vaughn?
Well, I don't know. I think we should get in and out as quick as possible.
I like that thought.
I hear it. I hear what you're saying. Counterpoint.
Well, you might be right about that. Let's check it out.
Okay. Who's leading the charge here?
It's a trap.
There are no such things as traps.
Bjorn will, sure.
Okay. Bjorn, as you go over, give me an awareness check.
For the trap.
He's super unaware.
Oh,
hey.
A one. So that one also, you'll get to mark your awareness, and then it will likely go up at the end of this session, because 6s are really easy to improve. Okay. You go over and you kind of pull the vines aside a little bit and peek in. And what you see on the other side is an herb garden of some kind. But unlike the rest of this place, it seems to be very well tended. And you quickly see why. Is there's someone inside that is just kind of very quietly humming to themselves and gardening. They don't seem to notice you at all.
Bjorn's just like, hey, you should really get out of here. This place is not safe.
The man kind of looks up, puts his head back. Who's there? He looks over in your direction. Huh. He's got a pipe. He just takes a nice puff of it. Are you one of those cultist fucks?
I was. We're here to stop that.
Now define stop that.
We plan to we plan to end their whatever spell it is that they're casting here.
His eyes kind of narrow. He takes like a step towards the gate. So, you thinking you want to close the portal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you should be doing that.
And why not?
Kind of takes his pipe, starts putting some more, like, some kind of leaf or something into it. You can't really tell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, that portal has some interesting effects on the plant life around here.
Yeah.
Makes it to where it's the only place I can get certain herbs I need. As he takes another step closer, you'll notice that his eyes are completely black. No pupil, anything. Just completely black.
Vaughn, get rid of those blueberries.
Oh, the blueberries are good. You should try them. The blueberries are fine.
Well, now I'm
Volume.
definitely not
Blueberries.
trying them blueberries.
Get rid of
No,
those blueberries.
the blueberries.
Why? What's with the blueberries? Why should I get rid of them?
This guy right here has been what's this dude's name? I don't think I've asked him.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's so rude of me. What was your name?
Halfermall.
Haffermall here. He is
and you,
encouraging us to leave the portal open so that the herbs and plants here will continue to grow as they have. Look him in the eyes and see how honest he is.
Its eyes are just pure black. You can... Oh, yeah, there's no, like, insight check or anything. So,
I have insight. But
if you
that's
want...
a special little snowflake. No, I fully believe. I'm fully on board with
Don't eat this shit.
yeah, what Bjorn's saying.
Well, I was curious, like how these blueberries are growing in a dungeon, but I guess that portal makes them grow without light.
Whatever's in there, it brings out the potential in the flora around here. The herbs in this garden in particular grow fast and they grow potent. The blueberries do the same. They're just as good as all the other blueberries, but they have a little kick.
Well, we could always leave the portal open. I whispered to Beyonce, we just want the artifact. We could always just leave the portal open and grab the artifact.
We'll
right?
see about that. Yeah, we'll see about that for sure. Yeah.
Look, I don't know about any artifact. All I want is that portal to stay open.
Sure. Let's keep moving, guys. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that's
I'm like, if you can make a blueberry like this, buddy, we'll leave it open for you.
He takes another.
We'll leave the light on for you.
He takes another hit, and then he pulls down. He pulls up one of the herbs, kind of cleans it off a little bit, reaches it out through the bars. Would you like some of this? You'll understand why I don't want that portal to close. He reaches it out through the bar. You take the herbs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yearn doesn't.
No.
But I'm curious. Vaughn is curious what these are.
Vaughn's about to be dead.
If you all need anything, I've got some other medicines and things in here that can help you out. I'll be here for probably another couple hours.
What is this? What is this herb you gave me? What's it do?
He reaches his pipe to you.
No, don't smoke crack. Don't do that.
Well, if it's some sort of intoxication, I prefer to keep a straight head if you don't mind.
Oh. Maybe save it then for later.
No, I get what you're coming from. Maybe I could use it to calm Crowthrough down, maybe.
It's great for that.
Yeah, he gets a little grumpy sometimes.
I'm not sure anything can calm that man down.
Well, if you want to try it, just crush it a little bit, burn it, inhale the fumes. That's all you have to do.
Well, thank you very much. You've been a pleasant acquaintance and assistance.
You as well. Remember, try those blueberries.
Are you trapped here?
No, I come in once a week, maybe, sometimes more, to tend to my garden, and then I head home.
And the other cultists don't have a problem with that?
I don't think they know I'm here.
This was kind of hidden.
On the other side, I sneak through. They have no reason to disturb me here.
So you just take advantage of their portal for your food.
That's about, well, yeah.
Interesting.
When life gives you a demonic portal, you make a really big glass of lemonade.
You do have very black eyes, I noticed.
His face kind of scrunches up. I'm sorry, my eyes are blue. What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Just the lighting in here.
You sure you didn't try some of that already?
No, I prefer not to, if you don't.
That's fine. You get the feeling he has no idea his eyes are black.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. Maybe I'll see you on the way out.
Maybe so. Again, come by. I've got some other things if you're more, I don't know, in the mood for something different.
Sure. I could fill up my backpack with whatever you got to offer.
Do me a favor. Don't tell the rest of them I'm here. It'd be a shame if they ruined my garden.
This dude is such a drug dealer. Like,
Yeah.
yo, don't tell anyone I'm down here.
Well, we both got a secret to keep, so I guess we keep each other's secrets safe.
I can do that. All right.
All right, we'll see you later. Thank you.
Pull the thorns back, if you don't mind.
Bjorn's over the door being like, come on, come on.
I'm coming,
Yep.
I'm coming.
You're not really going to smoke that, are you?
No, I'm gonna, like I said, I'll give it to Crothu.
Okay, well.
I don't know if I want
that either.
smoking it.
Do we, so this, like, sorry, go ahead.
So, no, this...
I lost my thought. Go ahead.
You're going to ask about the secret door?
Yes,
it was a secret way, but you guys have already busted it open, so it's just open for you now.
Okay.
Like you just knew to come this way.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I just kind of lead them on into this room.
Okay.
Is there anything in here?
Yes, there is. Let's see.
Looks like a fish's corpse.
As you go, looks like a what?
It looks like a fish corpse, like a fossil of some like ancient large creature.
Well, you are astute because as you enter this, what looked to be an old guard room of some kind, it's a dark, enclosed space with a very high ceiling, and it smells strongly of iron and rust. You see that the vines have crept in through cracks in the walls. You do see the remains of a large six-legged beast of some kind that looks like it's been bound by shackles to the wall. Everyone can roll me a beast lore if they would like.
Not one of my strong suits, but
I think Vaughn's got you, though.
Oh!
We got a success.
Ooh, I got a dragon, though.
Yeah, your beast lore's going up, I bet. 2 successes. There's a kind of a hush that falls over as you all look at this. This is definitely not something that's native to this world. This is not a natural animal of any kind. You've never seen, read, or heard anything about something like this.
Bjorn says, looks at Vaughn and just says, have you ever seen anything like this before?
In all my travels on this planet, I have yet to see anything that remotely resembles this creature. It must be brought from the depths of wherever that portal leads. And these cultists, or you,
I know, I was part of
it. It looks like looks like they tortured this thing. Whatever it is.
Well, I wasn't here for that. But this is exactly the reason why we cannot leave that portal open. Not only would, are they pulling these creatures from there to torture them? What will these creatures do to our land? We can't leave this portal open.
Yeah, but how do we close the portal? We
I'm
promised
not
black guy
a clue.
man.
We just need to avoid that dude.
Yeah,
I'm
honey,
usually
I
a
know
man of my word.
you thought he was a cool guy. He was not a cool guy.
Drug dealers, you just don't talk to them anymore afterwards.
Well, he let me keep all those blueberries, and he gave me some herbs.
Yeah, you should get rid of those, by the way. Yeah, like now.
I love
Okay.
Vaughn. Vaughn cracks me up.
Well, that's so great. For being like the oldest person on the team, Vaughn is like the most naive, and it is perfect.
Yeah. Beyonce,
Alright.
did you go in with them, or are you still back in the hallway?
Oh yeah, no, I went in with them.
All right, I'll move you in.
Thank you.
I need an awareness check from everybody.
He is not aware. How do you
Two.
mark it? Or you told me to mark my awareness earlier. How do I do that?
They're like little bulb, like little like circles next to each of the skills. You just click it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
and then
just to remind you that you need to try to level it up at the end.
Well, I got a
So that
dragon.
is not for the skills I know.
Right. You have all of those. That's just to let you know like which ones you get to level up at the end.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little different because there's no like proficiency bonus. Like it gets
Yeah,
calculated but it's not like
I was treating it like proficiency. I need to unclick all of these.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at yours. I'm like, wow, have I missed that many? Like, what's going on?
Make sure you hit
No.
the check mark.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, hit the check
got
mark
it.
at the bottom. Yeah, he uses alchemy on from some other stuff, but yeah, make sure you hit that, not the X. So with a dragon, as you're kind of standing there looking at this, you start to hear this. It almost sounds like a slithering sound. This kind of like almost earthy sound too. Vaughn, you're the first to notice all of these vines that have crept in and have crept through the cracks of this room. They're slowly kind of growing out further, getting stronger, kind of bigger. As soon as you notice this, though, you look around and all throughout the room, the vines, the plants, they're starting to kind of come down, encroaching, almost like they're reaching for you.
Just me or everybody?
Everyone, just like kind of in the room. Let's see. You notice Bjorn doesn't notice, and you'll see that there's a vine that's crawling across the ground towards his ankle.
Jan, watch that vine. Look out. These vines they seem to be trying to grab us now. They're getting larger very quick.
Bjorn's just like, oh fuck, let's go, and I'm guessing down these stairs is where we're going, right?
Well, as you start to, the vines.
But we're going to try to go.
Yeah, you're going to try as you start heading towards that. The stairs are exactly where you want to go, but the vines start to come out and starting to block your path. We're going to draw initiative here as these things are cutting off your escape. So give me just one second. Because I need to add.
You don't suppose that black eye man has anything to do with this?
No.
Probably. I don't know why you trusted him so much.
Well, he seemed like a friendly young dude.
Oh, I love it. Here's what we're going to do. I'll put a token out just to represent it.
Now, I'm kind of angry now. I think we should close that portal. How dare that guy?
What a jerk.
Okay. So, here's what's going to happen. As these vines, they shoot out and they start, because Vaughn warned you, Bjorn, you're able to step away and not get grabbed by this thing. But as the vines kind of circle in, they kind of close off this tiny room that you're in. Okay? So if you're not familiar, initiative, we draw initiative. So I basically just have to randomize it every turn. Initiative will change every single round. We get one action per round. Okay? So, let's see how this works. Kyra's up first. I don't know how to take them out of the initiative, so it's actually the Murderous Briars that are up first. Great name, right? So let me just roll, see what they do. 6.
And who?
I'm gonna. Well, I rolled. No, the way monsters work, they have a attack chart, and you roll to see what attack they do.
Oh, okay.
Then I read it. Then I'll tell you who. I'm gonna say it will be on 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna roll for it. 1 is Beyonce, 2 is Vaughn, 3 is Bjorn, 4, 5, 6 repeats. I'll just roll a d6. Bjorn, you managed to pull away from it, but you didn't. As you turn around, these branches kind of come straight at your face. Face. Wow, that was a bad roll. You turn around and these branches just fly straight at your face. You take 3 points of damage, and I need you to make a will roll. As they start kind of trying to wrap around your face as you're pulling them off. And you successfully manage to yank them off without succumbing to fear. And Bjorn, you are up.
All right, I'm going to swing my warhammer at it.
Go for it.
Oh.
You can't push a dragon, can you?
No.
There's a chart we got to roll on too, isn't there? Can you look that up, Vaughn? I know you usually keep the book. Look right there.
For the failing in combat?
Yeah. I always forget to get that book out. I have everything for the module. Forget to get that book out to reference. Yeah, there's a specific chart. As you swing your what is it?
I damage myself. I make a fool of myself in front of everyone. I make a lot of noise.
All right, so is there roll on that table? Exactly.
D6.
I don't see the table, but okay, you got the table.
I got the table. Yeah.
All right, D6.
Goof.
You drop your weapon at your feet. Picking it up is an action.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Instead of dropping it, what happens is you swing at it and the vines wrap around it and just pull it out of your hand. You will be able to use an action to get it back, but at the moment, it's just kind of pulled it and it's just dangling there. Vaughn, you're up.
This is kind of important to me. I'm sorry. How do I make a fool of myself?
You know what? Just because you did it to me, as it pulls you, some more vines sleep around behind, and just as they're trying to grab you, they're trying to wrap around your leg, but instead, these thorny vines just rip like the ass out of your pants.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
that's what you get.
Now I'm showing my ass out here. Okay, cool. Sorry. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Doing it to me in the middle of my romantic scene in Golden Ball.
It's so great.
Vaughn, you are up.
Well, I'm going to use my staff, and I'm going to try to bash at the vines that are trying to attack Bjorn.
Okay, go for it.
I guess I just roll normally. That would be oh yeah.
What were you using?
It's a skill. Yeah.
Yeah. Just roll a skill.
Well, it's only a 10.
Oh man!
Demon!
You roll on the table.
Wow, how many demons? That's my second demon. Well, at least I'm gonna go up a level, maybe in staffs. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the third or fourth one of this of this game, though, between all of you.
Yeah. Okay, D6.
We're all just
I
here
think
with
all
our
three of
ashes
us
out.
have gotten one, yeah.
Number 4 is you accidentally toss your weapon D3 plus 3 meters. To pick it up, you must move and then perform an action.
Okay.
D3
So
plus 3.
it won't go that far just because of how small this room is, but it essentially takes it from you and yanks it away just like it did with Bjorn's, but instead it just kind of like clatters against the wall under the floor in this little back corner back here.
Okay.
So, okay, Beyonce, let's do something.
I'm gonna try to hit it with my sword.
Go for it.
Oh shoot! Okay.
I swear if it's another 20.
I know, right?
Excellent.
Hey,
Roll your damage.
somebody's doing damage.
What do I roll for damage?
It does not have an action.
Under your actions,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
actions. Yep. Sword damage. 5.
5 damage. Okay. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you start hacking away at the vines, you're cutting some of them off. As they cut, they fall to the ground. They immediately just like wilt up, turn black, and then just fade away to ash on the ground. This would be Crowthu's turn, but he's not here. And then they get their second attack from their ferocity. And then it'll be this one. Sharp thorns. So it's going to just shoot out. I think this one will probably... Oh, no, hold on. One is this. Okay, we're going to do sharp thorns. They shoot out at Beyonce because you did some damage. So you fused your action, so monster attacks always hit. Oh my god, 12 damage. Are you still even up? This game is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
God. As they just kind of start slicing into you. Are you up?
So is it...
See, because I did already. I have a thing. I did not. Again, I didn't put it on. Damn it.
What was it?
I have armor. I can't remember what we said it was.
Oh yeah, you do.
Is it 2 or 3?
I think it was 2.
And how much damage did you do?
12.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. So you'll need to rally. Top of the initiative. Crowthu. Then these murderous vines. Okay. So. Okay. These now the vines are just starting to lash around like crazy. One of them coming straight for you, Bjorn. Sorry. As it lashes out. Now, here's how this works. You can try to dodge and not take the damage, but that will use your action for the turn, meaning you wouldn't be able to attack on your turn.
And you can't dodge the second attack then, if they choose to attack you a second time.
I'll not dodge.
Okay. Okay. Then I will use lashing attack, and we'll see if we get a better roll. 10 damage?
Oof. I'm still alive, but
Okay.
I'm at 1 HP.
Vaughn, you're up.
I am, 1 second here. I'm gonna go to Beyonce. Beyonce, you gotta get up. Please. Get up, we gotta get out of here. I'm gonna try and rally her. With Persuade.
So yeah.
It's a 12. Okay.
12, okay. When you go down in this game, you can still keep fighting. You make death rolls as you battle if you get rallied.
Yeah. So I'm trying to do this. Here we go.
Okay.
Come on, Beyonce. And follow me. We got it. Let's go back to that man. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So that gate is closed. You can move up to the gate, but you can't actually get in it. What I will need you to do, though, because you will be leaving their combat, if you're going to do that, you'll have to make the disengage check, which is... let me see the skill. I believe it's... Is it just a dodge? I think it is. I believe it's a dodge roll.
Okay, I'll do that, but I don't know what it is. I haven't found it.
Evade?
Yes.
Evade?
Yeah.
Evade, not dodge.
Sorry.
Okay.
We don't play this game. Like, if we played it weekly, I'd be better, but, like, because we
read this for the first time earlier today. Come on.
I did it.
Okay.
And we play it like monthly,
Monthly
actually.
at this point. Yeah, I know.
No, I'm just missing.
So, yeah, you managed to, as they're, like, reaching for you, trying to get you, you managed to get out. Kyra would be up, but they're checking out something behind you. Bjorn, what are you doing?
He's not going to bother trying to pick up his weapon. He's just going to go for a brawling attack.
Okay. Go for it. So that would be... You got like an unarmed?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god!
What?
Another one?
I did that last time. That's not fair.
Yeah. Should be playing D&D.
Roll that thing again. Right? I know, you'd be killing that. Roll the D6 again.
Well, I guess since can I move after my attack, or how does that work?
I believe so. You get one action, but the movement doesn't count, right? As long as they're not...
Yeah, you can still move. You can move before and after attack. Yeah, you could do part of it before, part after, whenever you want.
So you can give me the...
I'm going to try to run back out here because I don't think I'm going to make another round in there. So what's I do evade?
Yeah. Oh,
there you go, dragon.
Finally,
you're going to level up some stuff.
Well, you're definitely leveling up some stuff with the dragon. Here's what I will say. I will say that you absolutely make it away, but like as you try to grapple this thing, you don't do anything. You actually get poked a little bit by the briars. I will say though, you see that it's starting to try to close up. You start ripping some down as you run away. I will give, if she follows you, I will give Beyonce a boon on her evade to escape. Based off of your dragon.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's no bueno what's happening there.
Yeah, nope.
We might want to go out here and smoke some stuff with this dude first.
Excellent.
Okay. Yep. As you reach out to the vines start to try to claw at you. They seem to be on the walls in there. So once you get out of that room, as they're like reaching out for you, they can't quite reach. They keep trying to grow, but it's definitely slowed down as you can back up, and you seem to, for the moment, be out of harm's way. I do still need a death save from you, Beyonce.
Cool. It's just con, right? Oh wait, no, there is a death save. Is there? Oh, no.
Let me see. I should really reread this. I should really reread the rule book.
Yeah, it's a con roll.
Okay.
The problem is Vaughn's so good about having it there Oh, come on. You got a 16. You can push death saves, though, right? Or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe not.
They're like behind the scenes type thing, and then you just mark off on the right side. You mark off your death saves.
Yep, that I knew.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure how to roll it.
Okay,
Well,
you have a minute. The vines are still trying to get you, but they're not really able to get too far out of this room.
I'm looking at that man. Is he in there still?
He is.
Hey, you! You trying to kill us? I trusted you.
You smoked it, didn't you?
I didn't smoke anything.
It won't kill you.
You wanted me to
man.
smoke it.
It won't kill you.
Had
you feel like you died the first time.
I would have had a bane in all my rolls if I smoked that, I bet.
I don't know what that means. Hey, your friend
I don't think he had anything to do with this.
Your friend there don't look so good.
Can you stop those vines? Do you know how to destroy them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I go to Bigance.
Hey, you know your friend's bleeding out there.
Yes, I know. Bigance, I'm going to wrap the bandages around where the thorns punctured her side there, her torso. And I'm going to perform healing.
You don't have to make the check if you have bandages, don't you? Isn't that how that works?
No, you just don't
you get a bane with no bandages.
That's it. Okay. Oh my God! You took that risk with a 7.
Nice.
I'm gonna give you inspiration. Okay, so you'll have a on-demand boon whenever you want. Because damn, that was ballsy.
There you go, Bigance, and you heal. Yeah. I don't know how much you heal.
Bigance, you feel the pain's still there, but as Vaughn quickly bandages you up, you feel your head start to kind of come back and not be as dizzy.
Excellent. Well, thank you. I'm forever grateful. That was a close call there.
The vine's still reaching for you, but not being able to make it.
How are we going to get past these things? Quick question.
I'm trying to get to the portal?
Yeah.
Seemed like you riled those things up pretty bad. Can't cut your way
we just
through them.
stepped into the room.
They get finicky sometimes. Depends on time of day. Depends on where you are. Hell, I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised you made it through the open air here. That's usually where they like to grab at people. If you're trying to get to the portal, there's other ways. I can show you if you promised you weren't gonna close it down.
I promise we'll definitely think about it.
Give me a persuasion check.
I winked, so just so you know. There's a wink in this one.
Oh, 3 boons.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I didn't need it.
Kind of sits back. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that Bigance gets D6. I'll roll it.
Oh, right.
Wounds back. 5.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
All right. Well, hey, y'all look like shit. He kind of like walks over, digs into like this pouch he has and gets out this really old, rusty, like ring of keys. Sticks it into the gate, kind of opens it. Hold on, it sticks. And he swings it open. The vines that are hanging there are kind of like resisting it, and then eventually kind of like snap away as he opens it to let you into the herb garden. Come in. Have a rest for a minute. I can show the other way down. Come on now. Nothing bites in here.
Oh, I thank you.
He'll like look both ways. Close the door back. Give it a lock. Just in case. Take some time. I'll get you some tea. Will you drink some tea?
What kind of tea?
I make
Don't
this
drink
very
any of it.
amazing herbal tea. It's
Don't drink it.
I'm just offering. You don't have to take it if you don't want it.
Come on, Beyonce. He's being, he's being nice. He's offering you tea.
I mean, I did almost just die, so I think I am okay for now. Thank you.
Vaughn's unending trust of this dude is cracking me up.
He let us into his home.
That's pretty much Vaughn's whole story arc, because he's been so trusting of the shadiest people, but at the same time, it's not really bit him in the ass yet, to be honest.
Well,
the
it did
goblin.
though, because he did go to jail for a while.
That's true. He did go to jail for it, but he had a really strong ally before it was accidentally murdered with God. What was the ogre's name? He turned him to communism.
Well, that was Volwyn, or not Volwyn. Psychic's character.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
Kyra.
I need to
Kyra
watch some of
killed
these
him,
older ones then.
It was his previous character that got him started on the communism train.
Oh yeah,
People
that's
get
right.
radicalized to communism.
It's one of the old episodes I actually put. There's like a big troll on the thumbnail, and it's got the communist sickle on its chest, and it's just like, So he just kind of starts
funniest things we've ever done.
Moving around here, and he goes over and he has like this little teapot, and you see him starting to brew some stuff and pour a couple cups. He brings some over if you want it. He just sits a cup in front of each of you.
Can
we do an inspection on like, what it is? Yeah.
Bushcraft?
Let's do bushcraft, yeah.
Terrible.
Oh, yay!
Okay. I'm waiting to see what Vaughn rolls.
Well, I'm pretty good at that.
I know. You got a success, and Bjorn, you failed. You definitely don't trust this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just barely made it. So it's definitely not the same herb that he's been smoking. It has almost kind of a peppermint smell to it. And just kind of looking around, you do see it is an herb that grows in this garden, but it is a different kind of herb. If you just take a moment, just kind of looking around, maybe even just trying to catch a scent of some of the different plants that he has there, you do see that there's one that has kind of a like a reddish tint to it, like it's a green leaf, but like the little spine, whatever they're called, in the plant that runs through it has like this kind of red tint to it. And it has that same kind of peppermint smell. Okay. It's good. It won't kill you, I promise.
I mean, if it does, I'll be real angry. My ghost will be right back here, giving you all the kinds of trouble.
It seems okay, and I checked it out myself.
All right,
he's drinking it.
Yeah, I'll drink some. You know what? Screw it.
Okay.
Sure, I'll drink some too.
Okay.
This is what got you into the cult, Bjorn.
This is what got me into the cult. You're right. And he doesn't drink the tea. He waits. He waits to see what happens.
That was good. Okay.
He's growing.
Anyone who drank the tea will heal for 9.
Yay!
As this
Okay,
I
now
didn't drink
Bjorn's
it.
going to drink the tea then.
this tea, as it kind of starts coating your throat, you can feel like your spirit almost just get bolstered. It has this nice, it's just like a hug from the inside. It tastes very good as he's just sipping and he's watching everybody. I told you it was good tea.
Yeah, this is actually quite delightful. I might need this recipe from you. My mama would love this.
I can get it. I wouldn't give you anything to mess with your faculties. You already said you didn't want that. I wouldn't force that on you. I'll offer it again if you'd like to try it, but I would never trick you into something like that. I'm not a monster.
You wouldn't know, since you're so good with plants, how to deal with those dangerous vines that are in that hallway by the stairs.
Fire's a good way.
Ooh, yeah, that's
You make a
not a bad
fire,
idea.
they don't like it.
Quick mechanical question. Does this count as a rest of any sort?
Yes, I was going to give you all a stretch rest.
Cool.
D6
I
hit
can
points.
spend 3 willpower
2d6.
points. I can spend 3 willpower points to give myself a boon on rolls to damage someone who has dealt damage to me in the past.
Oh, okay. I like the blacksmith has like basically a grudge holding ability.
I love it.
So I'll spend the 3 point, and so I'll have a boon if on trying to attack the briars again.
Okay.
That's smart.
And then that's 2d6 healing, right?
Yeah, from the tea.
Or from the stretch rest, I mean. Or
Oh,
yeah,
well, they're 2d6 from the tea, and then if you're doing the stretch rest, yeah, probably
1d6.
1d6. Okay.
1d6 from the stretch rest, and 2d6 if someone tends to you.
I keep forgetting Beyonce has like 8 hit points.
Yeah, I am a soft little sponge.
Oh, Bjorn. Bjorn. What
I
kind of a
know.
roll was that?
I know.
What kind of a roll?
You
These
can heal
rolls
one
tonight are
condition
not
too.
good.
I don't think I had any. Yeah, I didn't have any conditions. I'm good on that.
Okay, you can hear. I think the only one that did was you had scared Omega.
Yeah.
No, I kept rolling dragons and demons, and I kept rolling demons and couldn't redo anything. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. You haven't even been able to push. Yeah, you've rolled a lot. Okay.
But yeah.
So a little bit of time goes by, 15 minutes or so. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, did this guy? He said he had a different way, so we might. I assume you were about to tell us about that. So sorry, I interrupted you.
You didn't. You didn't. I was just about to ask. You got about 15 minutes. Is there anything you all want to do? Talk? Ask this guy?
I'm just giving this dude the stink eye over here because I don't trust him at all. But I'm still sipping the tea.
So, what brought you here? What makes you decide? What made you decide you wanted to be here?
The plants. They're different here. Everything's just a little more. They grow faster. They turn out sweeter, yet also somehow. Well, let me ask. Have you tried the blueberries yet?
No, we have not tried the blueberries. Yeah, I literally just walked into that room and got dropped by a Tootsie Roll. So,
sorry, the herb sometimes messes with my sense of time. The blueberries, they're so good. Very, very tasty. But they have almost an alcoholic effect. It's intoxicating in the literal sense of the word.
oh, well, then we definitely want to wait until after we've gotten our pieces before we try those blueberries.
So it's like a blueberry wine.
Yeah,
that you eat.
It's very much like a blueberry wine, but even more potent. Like the way it affects your head is like wine, but faster. And it's not
great.
just that. All of the flora around here, it grows different. It grows interesting. I've always had a passion for gardening. It's fascinating to see the effects of this portal, whatever. It's just beautiful.
Interesting.
And
Well,
it's
if
good
you,
for a nice buzz.
If you would excuse me a moment, I'll leave the room.
Of course.
Yeah.
He'll open the gate
And-
for you. Because he had locked it, but he'll open it and let you out.
Okay. Just leave it open. I'll be right back. And I'm going to light a torch and throw it into the room over here.
Okay. Go for it. Let's see.
Light 'em up.
Is there any damage associated with that? I don't think there is. Give me. Let's give me 2d6. Unless you find something different.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about fire in the index.
Yeah.
Poison.
I know there's like fire spells, but I think in this case, let's do 2d6. That seems like a nice number. It worked for healing you. It can work for some fire damage. Okay, 5, and then that will be doubled as the fire lands into the room, and you swear you hear like a screeching noise, like something, almost like something scream. It's a weird sound. It doesn't sound like any animal you've ever heard, but you swear you heard something as the vines start to wilt, as some of them catch fire, as they start to wilt down, some of them turning to ashes as they are actively burning. They're not gone, but they're actively burning at this point. 10 damage, not bad.
Bjorn, I think Black-Eyed was right. The fire worked really well on these. Maybe now's our chance. What do you think?
I think you're muted.
I'm thinking he was right about the fire, but
Yes, he's been right about a lot of things.
We don't need to leave that portal open. We can't.
Well, can we decide that at the time? I think the artifact is a must first. Maybe we won't even have the option of whether or not we can close the portal.
Suppose. I don't trust that guy, and I know a lot about what's going on around here, and I just don't. I don't understand how that dude fits in, and I definitely don't trust him.
Are we out of the room while we're having this conversation?
Yeah, they moved out of the room. It's just you. Unless you went with them, it's just you and the guy in the room now.
I think I am not there for this part. I probably am coming out now.
Okay.
Hey, Vaughn, you set that on fire.
But the fire didn't finish off the vines?
Not quite, but it did do. They are hurting very bad.
Can I do pretty much the same thing he just did and also throw a torch in there then?
You got a torch?
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So that was 2d6, you said?
Yep.
Boo.
Then that gets doubled to 8.
I threw fire too.
As you throw it, you swear you hear the same thing. You all hear it now. This kind of like weird howl of the plants. as Haffermall's going to step out too. Yeah. Told you that would do it. They're still hanging on, but they are twisted and dying. They are on death's door as they're just like clinging to life as you see them working together trying to put out the fire that's spreading through the room. Most of the larger tendrils have already kind of wilted away, but there are just a couple few little ones that are struggling for life.
You see that, Bjorn? You see that?
I see it.
He told us that it would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think now's your chance if you want to take them out.
Bjorn's just gonna go for it. He's gonna run around them and go in to go fight. He's over it. He's gonna kill these things.
I will give you one before we re-roll initiative because they are distracted, burning to death. I'll give you one attack just for free, and you do have your boon on it.
Do I have? I didn't pick up my hammer, did I?
You did not. It is still in this room.
Okay, so I'll do brawling then.
So that was the thing. He was going to show you another way, but you would have been weaponless if you'd gone the other way. So.
Right.
I think you made the right call.
Actually, not just me because didn't.
He lost his too. Yeah. Vaughn did.
What? I'm gonna push this.
Push it.
Do it.
And then what condition are you picking up?
I'll be
just hurting.
I'll be angry.
Okay.
This thing's pissing me off.
Angry's a good one.
It should be. As you rush in, roll your damage.
Ooh, what is the damage for brawling?
That is a great question.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll just make it up if I don't find it. It'd at least be a D6.
7d10.
Not that. Let's see.
So you can't play McGruff.
Unarmed is a D6.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. There is. Let me see.
It's 1d6.
Yep.
And then I get a bonus d6 because it's strength, correct? Am I making that up?
I think for the unarmed, it's probably just your d6 from your strength, is what I'm guessing.
Okay.
There's an improvised weapon action you can add. I'm not seeing an actual.
Oh, boo.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, yeah, take that. And I tear one thing in half. Yeah, take that.
Because this thing is actively on fire, I'm doubling your damage to 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was not enough, however.
All right. Beyonce.
Well, I told him he got one free attack. Now we got to redraw the initiative. So let's just see what happens.
Let me move on into the room so I'm not blocking the door at least.
You do have a strength bonus if your strength, so 13 to 16, you get a D4. 17, you get a D6 for strength.
Okay,
that's
to the unarmed strike?
There is another D6. That's what I thought.
Yeah, use that for any strength attacks.
There we go.
I swear to God, it had 3 HP left. And then you rolled a 1, doubled to 2.
Okay, well, now I killed this bitch.
So it looks like it picks you up as you try to grapple into it. It picks you up, and it looks like it's surrounding you. What do you want to do?
I'll just roar and tear it to pieces, and then I go over. I'll just run to where the door is, and I just tear it all from there, just rip it all down.
Part of it is turning to ash in your hand as you're pulling it down. The others, these will wrap around your arm trying to hurt you, but they just don't have the strength as they finally just wither and die right off of you. As the other 2 of you rush in, you just see him standing in the middle of this pile of ash, soot from all of the burned flowers as he's picking up his hammer. Is that what you got? Axe.
Warhammer. Yeah, you're right. Warhammer.
Okay. I also imagine maybe you pick up the staff and toss it to Vaughn, but you don't have to. Just seems something you'd do.
I'm pissed. I'm just like going around like picking shit up and like like someone's just real mad and just doing everything too hard. That's what I'm acting like right now.
grabbing one of the vines and just.
Half of them all at this point has kind of walked up to. That's better if you boil it first.
Oh my God. Get out of here, half them all. Leave us alone. I'm pissed at this point. I'm done with everyone.
All right.
Thank you, my friend. You've been a pleasant help. You gave us tea, blueberries.
It's been nice to talk to someone. It's usually just me and the plants.
Would you like to join our party?
No, I'm not really the adventuring type. Plus, I don't want to get too far away from my little garden here.
I can definitely understand that. Thank you so much for everything. We'll take a look at that portal, make sure we can make sure you have those nice plants.
I appreciate it.
Well,
you all take care.
See you on the way out. Okay.
Stop by if I'm still here. Maybe we can have another cup of tea.
Sure thing.
Makes another puff.
And I'm just gonna look at Bjorn and be like, "Now I think we're gonna keep you for sure. I don't think we're gonna give you a choice. You just destroyed these things with your bare hands, and I thought that was very cool."
He's still just pissed. He's pissed off, and he just like punches the wall. He's like, "I fucking love you, Beyonce."
He's gonna like later where he's gonna be like sitting at the campfire, and be like, "Beyonce thinks I'm cool."
Which means my kid's gonna think I'm cool.
Yeah, can't wait to tell his daughter.
Okay. With that, you find yourself at the top of a stone staircase that kind of spirals down into the darkness. That wave of uncomfortable, just like almost tangible depression washes over you again, stronger here. Bjorn, you in particular, as you're standing at the top of this looking down, you remember the horrors of everything you saw down there. And you stop for just a second. What do you all do?
So Bjorn does stop for just a second, but like I said, right now he's angry. He's pissed. He's got that image of his friends being transformed into these horrible monsters. It wasn't just his friends. These were like his best friends since childhood, people he's grown up with his entire life. And in an instant, they went into this portal and came back out as pure, just horrors, monsters. He kind of has some trepidation about going downstairs, but that anger is just filling him, and he puts all that trepidation aside and goes.
Okay. What about the rest of you? I saw Vaughn. I think you pinged something.
No, let's go. Let's get this over with.
Okay. As you all follow your new friend down the winding staircase into the darkness below, we're going to end our session there tonight. And we will roll some, a lot of experience, I think, is what we're going to be rolling.
Yep.
Vaughn, I hate to rely on you so much, but you got the book right there. Can you look up the experience thing real quick and we'll run through it? So,
have you played the game?
Yes, you always get one. So the way this works, Ravnok, is in addition to what you got by rolling through the game, we're going to go through a checklist, and for each one you say yes to, you get to select any of the stats on your thing. Okay. And then once we do that, we will roll to see if we increase them. This is the one time in this game you want to get higher. So like if your score is a 7, you want an 8 or above. If you get that, it'll go up by 1.
Basically, you roll it, and if it's a fail, you get it to move it up 1.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
So, first one is always, did you play? So just for playing, you get to click one of those check boxes.
Did you explore a new location?
You did.
Yes.
Check. That's 2.
Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries?
You did. That's 3.
Sure did.
Did you overcome an obstacle without using force?
I'm going to say you did because I swear to God, I think somebody was like, I'm just surprised nobody attacked our good friend, the drug dealer. So I'm going to give you all that one.
I wanted to.
For
I just felt like
withholding.
the group wasn't on board.
I'm giving you that for restraint.
Well,
So is
so
that
we
4?
got 4, and the last one is, I know I got this one. Did you give in to your weakness?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's your weakness again? Is it trusting everyone?
Yeah, gullible.
Right.
What people say, yeah.
Right. So yeah, if you did that, you would get 5. If you gave in to your weakness.
Can I ask? Does it count that the reason I said that I stuck around with this cult was that they loved my work, and that I am vain?
Yeah,
Okay.
I will give you that one because I did notice
Okay.
that was yours. Also, at the very end there, when Beyonce said you were cool, we were making jokes about how much that inflated your ego. So, let's do some rolling. Beyonce gets to up her awareness. I feel like you've missed a couple lately, so that's good for you.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought your beast lore was going up. I think I even said it's 7. Yeah. It's going up.
So if you fail, it increases?
It increases by 1. Oh my God! Yeah, this is the one time you want to roll above it.
Okay.
Yeah,
and we usually just let somebody do it. Oh my God, Beyonce!
That's okay. That was a hard one to do. I wanted to see if I could get it.
That's true.
And plus all your boons and banes. We didn't add those to the list.
Yeah, those.
Not boons and banes. Oh, come on! Wait, did that? No, that doesn't count.
No, you have to beat it. Yeah.
Lame.
Well, you got 1.
I got 1 more to try.
There you
go. 2
swords.
Oops.
All right, Vaughn's going. Okay, your acrobatics is finally not 4. Awareness. And then when you get to 18 and something, you get to pick a feat, right? Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
That's what I got. The hardest, easiest one for me to get, I didn't get. So I got healing.
Oh no, you got your acrobatics. You did get your acrobatics.
Awareness and
oh. I've never groaned at so many successes before.
I know.
I
feel like it lessens the blow a little bit because you still see it.
I got my staff though.
It does. That's true. All right, your staff.
That's all of mine.
All right, and then Bjorn, let's do yours. We do them one at a time because it gets chaotic.
Yay!
Oh, there you go. Awareness going up to 7. Holy shit, you're beast.
Nice.
You have rolled so many of those tonight. Oh, come on. Evade.
Nice.
Okay. Man, Bjorn's having all the luck. Got to catch up. That's what it is. You got any more?
Yep.
Oh, and sneaking was a hard one.
Nice.
Okay. Spot hidden's a good one to have. Crawling was hard too. Oh, hammers. You're gonna be hitting
and that's all for me.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. So that was painful to watch for 2 of you, but Bjorn kind of cleaned up. That was okay. So
I mean, the whole episode was pretty painful to watch.
I thought it went fun. Actually, there was a lot of demons. There was a lot of 20s.
Of fails.
Yeah, and that yeah, here's the thing about Dragonbane is it's the monsters are so strong. They're just so strong. You almost have to like whoever's getting attacked just kind of has to make their peace with they have to dodge and not attack that turn. I think otherwise people just go down so fast in this. But anyway,
I literally got hit once, so
I know you got. I do like that you can keep going when you go down, but still, it's rough. Okay, so that'll be it for tonight. I probably won't do a post show on this one because, like I said, we're traveling tomorrow, so I'm gonna get into bed. But just a couple real quick announcements. This is an every other week show, so we'll be back in 2 weeks for this. Next week, though, we have Koopa Quest on Monday, and then Tuesday we've got Walking Dead over on Omega's channel, so check that out. I'll be back on that stream. That's a great show if you haven't been watching it. We're getting kind of close to the end of season 2. I'm not really sure how many more episodes.
We're close to the end. We're close to the end.
But it's things are ramping up over there, so make sure to check that out. And then that'll be a short week for me. Only 2 next week because we're doing Golden Vault every other week now too. So just last couple things. If you want, check out our Discord. We've got that. Check it out. Links in the comments below and all that stuff. Come hang out. Talk to us about Dragonbane. See if tell us if you've played Dragonbane, if you think it's incredibly brutal. And then we also have a Patreon you can join completely for free. There are some paid tiers if you'd like to help support the show or all of the shows. But you can join for free and just get a little bit of the extra bonus content there. Other than that, anything else, people?
No, that's it. Had a great time. Good session.
Awesome.
Yes, good.
Had fun. Thank you all for playing. Thank you, Psychic. We missed you. And then also Nefarious, we missed you too. Hope everything's going okay. And for those of you that celebrate, happy Easter this weekend because that's why we're traveling.
Oh, that's right.
So for those of you that don't, have a nice weekend. I still want you to have a nice weekend, even if it means nothing to you.
Have a terrible weekend.
With that
comes from
everybody.
Bye-bye.
He wants you to do that all the time anyway, though. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.